Need some balmy barbershop quartet. We can sing carols, just the two of us.
Away in a manger?
Yeah. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head.
Hey, Gran said you might have an old ring that I could have.
A ring?
Yeah, like an heirloom that's been in the fan for generations.
Oh, I see. Yeah, well, when the butler has finished feeding the swans, I'll ask him to pop down to the vault and check, shall I? You better be going. Your fiancée will be wondering where you are. Anytime today.
Look, I don't need a locket to know how much you love me.
Yeah, especially one as tacky as that.
Darling, it's a thought that counts.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry.
When I was a kid, every Christmas, my stepdad left us penniless, and I swore I would never put these two through that, and I would never need charity.
Well, that's preposterous. You know, I would never give to charity. All right, the last time I passed a collection box, I dropped a button in it just for sport. See, I'm having one of those big brother conundrums. I need to decide whether or not to allow you to make your own mistakes, or skip that part and just tell you to grow up.
You grow up.
You were there? Did you see anything unusual? Anyone lurking around? Think, Julia. I know your head has been bashed around a bit, but I'm sure it still works. I thought we could have a stroll around the Christmas markets tonight.
I've got a lot on with work, to be honest.
Can't tempt you with mulled wine and a fake smile?
Should have everyone twiddling their thumbs around some tedious tombola.
That's wonderful. As your alliteration is, I'm a busy man, and I certainly won't be fighting anyone on the brioches.
No, please, you would have been so helpful.
You're going to be sorry, I'm telling you. Especially in a few months' time, whilst I'm wafting along the El Camino way.
Don't care.
Oh, for goodness sake, James.
If this is some sort of technique you found online to get me to open up about my feelings, I've got news for you. I don't have any. I swear, if that woman wasn't my mother, I'd have her taken out with a string of ticker tape. Mother, put down the castanets. One moment.
But I'm gonna pay you back.
Is the correct answer. In whichever bizarre fashion I see fit. And the answer's no, obviously.
Why not?
Well, for a start, who would your maid of honor be? Barbie or a Cabbage Patch doll? And how would you get to the ceremony? In a carriage drawn by a My Little Pony?
You cannot shut me out forever.
I can certainly try. I'm sorry.
It was the only proper posh outfit I had for the med ball, and now I can barely put my leg in it.
I accidentally put it in with some towels on a hot wash and then hid the evidence. Happened months ago. Still sorry.
We need something bold,
Tasteful.
extravagant,
Dignified.
colourful.
Sane.
Now, this is the one.
No. I look like a simpleton.
Well, that's a recurring theme.
Oh, well, you're too late, James. I don't like you. You're a snob.
Leela?
No. I'm sorry, see, I tried.
If it is the murder weapon, don't you think Romeo would have ditched it by now? Especially as you've taken such an interest in him.
Well, maybe he's not that smart.
He's the son of a criminal lawyer.
Well, I know what you can do. Not so sure about these partners of yours, though. Although, I do like that redhead, Verity. Never hurts to have some eye candy in the courtroom.
She does know a lot about the law, too, particularly sexual harassment.
She's got a right to know, and then maybe you can come up with a plan to get out of all this debt.
Man plans, God laughs. This is a private conversation. Maybe you probably shouldn't have it in a public house. I'm just trying to convince your granddaughter that she's making a huge mistake.
What mistake? I'm gonna propose to Perry.
Oh, babes, that's amazing!
As if we needed further proof this is a terrible idea.
Nothing goes on in this village without me knowing it.
People come here to relax.
Or get a coffee.
This is not the James that I know. He certainly wouldn't gamble stolen charity money.
Why are you talking about me in the third person? I'm stood right in front of you.
Hands up, I am a terrible boyfriend. Not supporting you at your own mother's funeral, I feel awful.
Oh, well, Steve, Imagine if you'd actually bothered to turn up, you'd feel a whole lot worse. Why would you possibly want to get married?
It's called love, and I'm not a child.
It's called infatuation, and it'll pass.
Oh, just because you're destined to die alone, it doesn't mean the rest of us suck at relationships.
I think I'm in a very rewarding relationship with Steve, thank you very much.
Here, you make him sound like a nectar card.
So, Urchin boy, over here.
What did you call me?
Urchin boy. Sorry, would you prefer skivvy, lackey, servant, footman, street rat? See, if I find that Maxine is bobbed out to that nail salon again, oh, sure, let's have some lunch. Fancy sushi?
This is what you were so busy with.
Champagne?
Well, I would like you to have someone to open up to, and,
Mother, the only Jesus I'm friends with is an escort from Torremolinos.
Right. Marvellous. Good luck.
I think she'd say, eat up and be merry. And saw your lipstick. Of course, Harry was at home playing video games.
Yes, and the only person who can vouch for Mr. Thompson's whereabouts is your son. How convenient.
Believe me, I wish he was doing something more productive, like completing a college application.
Kids are so excited, man. You should have seen the faces.
Told you to keep it to yourself.
Even from this one.
What? This one?
Getting on with a bit of business. No rest for the wicked, eh?
Well, that explains why he always looks so tired and jowly.
You know, I don't actually need your permission to get married.
In which case, here is my card for the inevitable divorce. I promise you I will get you custody of the Wendy house.
James.
Why are you looking so panicky? I'm never far away.
I think Perry might want to get married.
What? Speaking as a lawyer, if you want to invest in something, make it property, not someone who can run off with the nanny.
We're not really a cravat family, are we, Leels? We're more trackies, bit of bling.
More feral than fashionable, you mean?
Watch this space.
Well, watch it when you put your money where your mouth is.
Fellas, shall we have a warm-up before buying?
Were you playing poker or Pokemon?
I'm meant to be picking up Minesty's wedding suits.
Well, I might have a three-piece in grey that works for you, but I'm all out of shell suits.
Listen, stop being smart.
Right. So drop the pride and let me take the reins. Pun intended.
I know that you stole the money.
From psychologist to psychic, your powers never cease to amaze me. If that church outfit isn't a stripper's uniform, you're in the wrong place.
Oh, sadly, I left my chaps at home.
This is for Misbah, okay? I mean, don't you think she's been through enough?
Fine. But if I so much as scuff a cuticle, I'm suing. No, I can't stand football. Except when they score and take their shirts off. What am I supposed to do with police statements that look like they're letters to Santa Claus? Mother! This jumper is hideous!
That's a camp screed.
What was a nice service? He kept saying specifically. The Reverend. Marnie was known for her charitable works, specifically her donation to local food banks. Well, I did go to the cinema and see Romeo and Juliet once. Danny Nicholson.
Is that your first boyfriend?
I wished. He was my best friend. I tried to kiss him, and he decked me. Told the whole school I was gay.
Been there.
To be fair, he was right. So, it was Becky with the bad hair all along. You don't have the bone structure to pull off drop-down earrings.
I have perfect bone structure, thank you very much. And anyway, I was just getting into the Christmas spirit. I just thought...
What, that this year you would throw out all your taste and dignity?
Mercedes' freedom is on the line here.
She broke the law. It's irrefutable. Mercedes is going to prison for a long time, and nothing is going to change that.
Hey, I think I know how to get Mercedes out of prison.
Singers who swing.
Do you even know what swinging is?
Of course I do. It says so right there. It's a mid-century musical group. Anyway, I hear they're fabulous.
I think singers who swing sounds fun.
You would.
We'll be in touch.
Yeah. You know, I think I prefer DS Cohen. She's marginally more polite and makes a decent cup of tea.
Oh, you see, what did I tell you? Spot of retail therapy always works wonders.
Mother, everything in these bags is yours. The only thing I've done today is pay for them.
How are you going to track Timmy down on your own? You're a lawyer, James. You're not Hercules Fardo.
For the last time, it is Hercule Poirot. How many David Suchet marathons must I force you to sit through? Found it.
Okay, favourite film?
American Psycho.
Why am I not surprised?
It's a chilling tale of control, power, and sexuality.
And murder.
Tonight? No, 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 darling, no.
Finally, the voice of reason.
I'm going to steal the spotlight from my soiree. Why don't you try it in the morning? Come on, Fuzzy.
Mother.
We...
Stars in the bright sky shone down where he lay.
What?
And it
Oh, no, that really is an emergency. Gosh, we've got to get down to the village quickly.